Hello, people. I'm doing a tarot reading, and what do you need to know? Yeah. At first, I was getting this message, "Shut up, mom." So you can be, you could be either like joking with your mom, or she can genuinely be getting on your nerves. You could be turning into like a little emo kid when it comes to your family, or like, yeah, you and your mom could be joking around with each other and you're just like, oh my gosh, like, but I'm gonna get into what crystal energy do you need to align with. What crystal energy do you need to align with? I was also getting, you could be with someone, you can be looking so natural and you're like insecure because like you're looking natural, but the person you're with gonna think you're so beautiful in that state, or they're like complimenting you in that state. You need to be more in Apache tears. Ooh, Apache tears. Apache is a Native American tribe. This crystal is for letting go of negativity. So you need to embody rolling off, letting negativity just go to waste, letting negativity just roll off of you. This is a grief counselor. Apache tears, a gentle form of black obsidian, slowly brings negativity to the surface to be transmuted. An excellent detoxifier. It absorbs negative energy and protects the aura. So you need to learn how to let go, be in the energy of letting go of negativity and transmuting that to bring in what you really want. What other crystal does the collective need to embody? Thank you. I keep getting Chicago in my head. Clear quartz. So two extremely polar opposite colors. This is, the last color was dark black. This is like crystal clear. Clear quartz. This clear quartz. Oh my gosh. This crystal is for bringing the body into balance. This is a master healer crystal. Quartz purifies and amplifies energy, working in harmony with each individual using it. It doubles the biomagnetic field around the body and takes energy back to the most perfect state possible. So, yeah, you need to work on, I feel like you need to transmute the negativity that you hold into bringing in harmony within your body, harmony within yourself, and peace. Transmute that negativity to bring in peace. Yeah, all right, let's get into the message. She said she didn't have no man. She lied to me. If you've been lying to people, if you've been lying to specifically men, they're gonna figure out your lies. Or if you've been lying to your partner, they're gonna figure out you've been lying. She said she didn't have no man. Yeah, especially if you're like low-key playing the field, they're gonna figure it out. What does collective need to know? What does collective need to know? What does collective need to know? There's too many cards. Can I have 2 more cards, please? Let's take the message slowly, card by card. 3 cards by 3 cards. Give me 2 more cards. Thank you. Give me 1 more card, spirit. I always say collective like this. I'm tired of this. It's like, yeah. Okay. So we have 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands, 5 of Wands. I feel like when it comes to like a problem, an argument, I feel like there is like a problem that you have to hold. Like there's a situation, a conflict where you have to put in most of the work to like try to mend things, or like, I feel like, I don't think the problems are stemming from you. I feel like you've been walking on eggshells around this problem, but I feel like you're finally trying to like clean up ship with this problem, finally trying to like sort out whatever this problem is. I feel like you've been afraid to touch on this problem, but now you're finally sorting out whatever problem or conflict this is. Walking on eggshells around someone, but I feel like you saying and sorting this problem will help you release the burden of this conflict. Let's get more into that. still can be washed away. Not even in that Florida water. Happy belated Juneteenth. What else is collecting this now? Give me one more card. We have the Queen of Wands, the Temperance, the Chariot. I feel like you finally taking action with the Queen of Wands and this Ten of Pentacles and Ten of Wands. I feel like you're finally taking actions. You're finally getting yourself dirty. And this is going to be a huge release. And I feel like you needed to do this. I feel like you need to learn to not walk on eggshells and speak your truth. Or you need to learn how to finally address the issue, address the elephant in the room. Instead of just letting the elephant sit there and you walk on eggshells around it. And since you had the confidence, you stood in your power and you addressed something, I feel like Spirit, the universe, is rewarding you. You're moving towards a victory some way. I feel like this was really good for you to stand in your power. I feel like peace is coming towards you, or you're going towards peace. I feel like you being in a situation like that brought you nothing but chaos. You feel like you have to walk on eggshells around whatever situation this is. But since you stood up for yourself, or you addressed something, I feel like the burden has been lifted and you are feeling a sense of peace and you're moving towards a victory in some sorts. Let's get more into this victory. Black, why do I keep getting that? Just in here fooling around. We're just in here, huck. Spirit, can you help me? Why am I channeling that song? Why am I channeling that song, Spirit? Give me 2 more cards. I'm just getting the black part. Maybe if you're a person of color, you're being very prideful of your skin color. You're being very proud. You're being very like comfortable in your skin. You're being very loving. Like you really love being the color that you are. If you're dark, if you're light. I don't know if you're a person who would like try to lighten your skin, but I feel like you're becoming more confident in your skin color and the color that you look, being more confident with all your features, your black nose, your black eyes, your black cheekbones, your black lips. You're being more confident in the features that you have. I feel like, or if you're like ethnic, because you know this is a collective reading. Y'all can be from all over the world, but I'm getting if you have ethnic features, you're becoming more and more accepting and loving of those features instead of trying to shy away from whatever type of features you have. Thank you, Spirit. Let me drink this. Two more cards. Not even in that Florida water. I feel like you're not even in that Florida water part. I feel like you tried to do multiple things to try to like, I'm thinking you cleansing an ethnic feature, like you trying to erase something that you don't deem as acceptable. But I feel like you're gonna stop trying to change what your features are and just fully accept and embrace those features. Now I'm thinking of the Egyptian times. I'm thinking of Michael Jackson. Do you remember, girl? 919. So you might be remembering some type of past life event. You may be randomly remembering something from another life, and I feel like it has major importance. So you could have a flashback to an Egyptian time. Maybe you were like an Egyptian pharaoh or something, or a high priestess. We have the Judgment, the Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Swords. Ooh. Okay, so I feel like there's an opportunity for you to have mass wealth, mass generational wealth where you can have so much success, especially in the material realm. And it's either you jump onto that thing and you see it and you like go with it and, you know, do it, you know, or you sit on this idea. You're gonna have a massive idea. And I feel like once you get this idea of generational wealth, you need to jump on it really quickly, really fast. This is not something you could procrastinate, but I see you being stuck in between the energies of whether or not you should jump on it or not. And I feel like this idea is coming from the heavens. I feel like this is the victory that you're moving towards. This is the reward that the universe is going to give you, this generational wealth. And I feel like you're not going to see it coming. And Spirit's telling you to jump onto it whenever it happens. They want you to embark on, like, this is something that's going to be life-changing. Speaking of life-changing, I went on a walk today, and I saw a dead snake. And I was, every time I see something symbolic, I look up the meaning. First, I saw a dead snake, and my bracelet broke. And it wasn't a protection bracelet. It was a regular bracelet. And basically what I got is an end of a cycle. You're starting a new chapter. You removed all negativity. And I feel like everything's aligning. Like with the message and the walk that I've been through, is basically removing all negativity. And basically, whenever you do have like a protection bracelet on, whenever it breaks, it means their work was done. Someone sent something negative towards you and it's been removed, and it helped transmute and send back whatever was sent your way. What else does collective need to know? I keep getting not even in that Florida water. Your ancestors want to talk to you. If you've been reminiscing about the past, if you've been reminiscing about old family that has been here, that has passed away, they're here with you and they want to work with you. They want to work with you. Learn how to work with your ancestors. Build that ancestor altar. They want you to build an ancestor altar for them. Just sit here fooling around. I'm just getting a lighthearted message from your ancestors. I just feel like of course they really, really love you, but they really want to work with you. Not even on some like you need to protect yourself type stuff. They just want to fool around and do some work with you, and they want to help you get to where you want to go. Like they know that you're gonna work with them in the most highest of the light, and they want, like, I feel like once you start working with your ancestors, they're gonna be sending you so much like crazy wacky things. You're like, oh my gosh, like only my ancestors will guide me to this place, or only my ancestors will guide me to this thing. Like they'll become very, very jokey with you. I feel like your ancestors are nothing but comedians. They just want to see you smile. I feel like it's gonna be during the times where you're like not going through the best. They're gonna send you something so wacky, and you're gonna like just bust out laughing. I'm getting that Kirk Franklin song, "Smile for Me." I feel like your ancestors see you as such a bright light, a bright soul. They don't like it whenever you're down. They will do anything in their power to lift your bright vibrations and lift your mood. I'm getting birds. Give me one more card, please. Can you just smile for me? Smile for me. Okay, we got the King of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Four of Pentacles. You look so much better when you Your ancestors don't like seeing you mad or sad. They love it when you're happy. They love it when you're smiling. I feel like that's your original state of being, and they want to keep you there. Okay, I almost gave up, but I feel like you need to listen to that song. Okay, King of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Four of Pentacles. You're about to come into some type of wealth. You're about to come into some type of materialistic gain. It could be like you could be giving like knowledge about something that will give you so much gain. I feel like this is what the ancestors is going to give you as a gift, and you're being told to stay silent about this, but I already feel like you're going to hold on to this. You're going to be very, very silent about this. You're not going to tell nobody about this, and you're just going to pop out with the money. You're going to pop out with this abundance. I wonder what the ancestors giving you clarity about when it comes to your wealth, because they're the ones guiding you towards this. They're whispering in your ears what this is. They may be telling you to like post something, do something, create something, but you better thank your ancestors when they do this, because this is leading you down a wealthy era. Give me 3 more. Then we're gonna go to the oracle, and it's total. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, spirit. Yep, that's exactly 3. Yep. We have the Strength card, the 6 of Pentacles, the Lovers. Ooh. Resiliency. There is a connection coming in that is very, very, very strong. I feel like this is a connection where y'all can grow together emotionally, like becoming more mature with each other. This is a very give and take type of relationship. This is a very yin yang type relationship. This is a very harmonious relationship. And the Strength card is kind of throwing me off. The Strength is about taming something. I feel like, can I get a card to what's it called? What's that word? Clarify. I was like, convince? I'm getting like someone submissive. But let's keep going. Why is the Strength card here? I need more clarity, spirit team. Can I get more clarity, please? Thank you so much. They gave me 2 cards. We have the 9 of Coins and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you're very resilient. I feel like it's been a long time coming. You've learned how to tame yourself. You've learned how to tame, especially your emotions. You learned how to tame your reactions. You learned how to nurture yourself. You learned how to nurture your beast inside of you. I feel like you're working with your beast. You know when to let that dark feminine, when I say beast, I mean like the dark feminine, because sometimes people are truly living in that dark feminine 24/7. I feel like you know how to balance it, and you're in control of it, and you have power. Like with the infinity sign in front of it, you have power in front of this dark feminine. You have power over your dark feminine energy, and I feel like just like because you're working in such a great energy, since you're vibing so highly, worrying about yourself, nurturing yourself, things are going in your favor. You're about to have luck when it comes to relationships. You're about to be giving exactly what you want in a relationship. You're about to be given such a harmonious give and take relationship. I'm honestly getting that you're receiving a lot in this relationship. I'm just getting like, since you tamed the beast, you're about to tame another beast. It's giving like Beauty and the Beast type energy. You're about to tame someone else. And I'm not talking about beast as in like a toxic person. I'm talking about beast as in like you're an emperor answers to you. You think like no one will believe that this emperor kneels down to you because of the way this emperor moves. He's the big boss. But when you tell this emperor jump, this emperor says, how high? How long do you want me in the air? Where do you want me to jump? Do you want me to jump off the building too when I jump? Do you want me to like do a pose? Or like you have somebody like whipped because your energy is magnetizing and independent, and like you need for naught. You're very independent, but it's giving I would like to be nurtured and cared for, but if you're not here, I'm okay with that. Like I'm not going to be attached and clingy. because you've healed that dark feminine side of yourself that would have attached. Anything else about this Emperor that I'm channeling? I'm getting that smile message. The smile song, you look so much better when you... So I feel like your ancestors, your spirit team is sending you this Emperor, and this Emperor is gonna love making you smile. I feel like this Emperor main goal is to like always try to have you smiling, always try to have you laughing, because that's how they see you. That's who they see you for, as a bubbly, laughing person, and they love that about you. And whenever you're in a different energy, they're gonna try their best to get you back into the energy that they are so in love with. And last message, we have the High Priestess, the Queen of Pentacles, the Justice card. See, that King of Pentacles, that could be a person that your ancestors, like this person can have a lot of money too. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a lot of money. Like this could be a job opportunity that's giving you a lot of wealth and resilience, or a person that has a lot of money behind them. But with the High Priestess, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Justice, yeah, I feel like you're leveling up. You're leveling up. I'm just imagining a woman like being able to feed her whole village. Like this one woman has grown her garden so fully to the point where she can feed her village. And I feel like you've grown so much as a person. You can extend yourself to others, help others, and then come back to yourself. I feel like you're such a strong source of energy. You can feed people other energies and still have so much of yours. I don't feel like you can get drained easily. And I also feel like you're highly discerning with the High Priestess and the Justice card. You know who to give your energy to. You know when to pull back. You know, like, you're very discerning. You're very smart. And like the Justice and the High Priestess is so like, I feel like they have the same energy, these two people. Except one casts judgment onto things, like whether or not you deserve the doors to be open, and the other one just knows everything. Like, they are both logical, smart in their heads, but also weighing the hearts type thing. And I feel like you have such a great balance of trusting your intuition, trusting your knowledge, leaning onto your spirit team, and how to discern, like, okay, now what do I do with this information? Do I like do A or do B? Like, you're really good at discerning what's intuition, what's not, and acting according to that thing. And this is coming from such a healthy sense of self. Like, the way that you deal with things are very, very healthy. This is really good spread, but you're really, really highly intelligent as well. Your morality, your morals is very strong. Your what is it called? You're very vindicated, is that the word? Like, I feel like with the High Priestess and the Justice, you know when to hold back and to stay silent, and you also know when to speak. It's like whenever you speak, your words hold so much value. All right, let's do the oracle cards. I hate every time that I speak. Sometimes when I speak, I say the words backwards. Like, if I say bad blood, I'll say blood bad. Not blood. I'll say blad bud or something like that. I don't know. Blad bud. Oh, I mean bud blad. Bad blood. See, I said bud blad. Proving my own point. All right, give me 3 cards out of the oracle for what collector needs to hear, and I'm gonna be done. Give me 3 cards for what the collector needs to hear out of this oracle deck. I keep getting, I don't ever want to need you, I don't ever want to need you again. I said, from Oliver Tree, R.I.P. Oliver Tree. I don't know that song, so I'm gonna have to listen to it. You might need to listen to it. I'm getting End of Time by Justin Timberlake and Beyonce. Cause if your love was all I had in this life, that would be enough until the end of time. So someone wants to love you forever and ever. Even if you'll separate, they will still love you forever and ever. Look for you in each and every lifetime. I think it's this king that's coming towards you. But let's see. We have, oh yeah, because I got the King of Pentacles that was coming towards you. And this is the King of Pentacles, which is the King of Earth. We have the Sage, the King of Earth, and the Three of Wands. I mean, why did I say Three of Wands? Three of Earth. Freudian slip. With the Three of Wands, you can really expect this person to come in soon. The Sage is someone who's very, very wise. So you can have this can be an age difference. Look, an owl. Once you know you're getting close to this person, you'll start to see owls and like probably like wolves or husky types of dogs. Just really big like wolf dogs. Well, Google just told me someone died. Don't know who that is. But this person can have, you can have a really big age gap with this person. Or this person can just be very, very wise, mature. With the King of Earth, this person is very, very, like, wealthy. This person has a lot of money, a lot of abundance. Yeah. And then the Three of Wands, I keep saying Three of Wands. This could be happening, like, really, really soon. Like, really, really soon. Three of Earth, this is about, let me see, reaping your rewards, but let me check for real. Be right back. Okay, so the Three of Earth is about, sacrifice. It is also about, wait, oh, let me just read it out loud. The Three of Earth represents a time for prepare. I feel like KC when I read it. The Three of Earth represents a time of preparation. So it's a time of getting ready. So get ready for this King of Pentacles to come in. See, I know I kept saying the Three of Wands. Like, I love when I'm accidentally a psychic. It's like my body just aligns with like whatever's going on. But so be prepared for this thing to come in. It is a time to sow the seeds born of thought, need, and desire, and fertile the soil. So keep working on yourself. Keep trying to, like, Spirit's telling you to keep working with the energy to bring this King of Pentacles in. Keep working on not working on yourself, but working on the energy of being open, being ready, being magnetizing, having high vibrations. You know, this is not a time to be in a negative vibration. Being negative, maybe that's why your spirit team is trying to make you smile and everything, because they don't want you to miss this window of opportunity of meeting this King of Pentacles. You need to be aligned. It is a time for you to do the necessary groundwork. So allowing yourself to be open for this thing to come in. Remember, the outcome can be only equal to the investment you're willing to make in the here and now. So if you're doing any candle work and stuff, keep doing that. And direct the energy towards this thing coming in with your candle work. The Three of Earth can also symbolize a time of sacrifice in the weeks and months ahead. So, weeks and months. That's how soon this thing is coming in. Not years. Weeks and months. I'm getting necessarily more of weeks. And I keep seeing 3. So, you might, like, meet this person in 3 weeks. Yeah. There may be choices offered that appears as limitations or restrictions. While these choices might bring about a feeling of reluctance, frustration, and annoyance, put them aside and focus on what the end results will bring. The future may also offer moments of adversity and hardships that make you want to give up. So if you're feeling like down all of a sudden, transmute that energy. Transmute it into peace. That was the energy we got in the beginning. Transmuting your energy into peaceful thoughts, peaceful vibes, peaceful vibrations. so you won't miss out on this opportunity. If you find your resolve challenged over the weeks and months ahead, know that all that you hope to achieve is dependent upon your willingness to make a commitment now and then honor the commitment to the end. So whatever, if you're trying to like get good results into something, keep doing it, because it takes the sacrifice that you're the things that you're sacrificing to get this thing. It takes time for this thing to stand out. Oh my gosh, I don't know if that sentence made sense, but that's all I got. You're this lover that your spirit team is guiding you towards is coming in, and they want you to transmute all that negativity for it to come in. I feel like if you were to transmute your negativity, like, you're bound to meet this person, but if you were to do the necessary work, you will meet this person even faster than you expected. 3 days, 3 weeks, I know it's threes. Threes is important. But that's all I got. Bye, guys.